Beloved of God, thank you for joining us today. You know, it's often said that adversity doesn't create character, it reveals it. And if this is true, then the crisis of this present moment is revealing America's original sin of institutional racism as a stain upon our national character that we just can't seem to wash away. And while much of life has come to a screeching halt during this pandemic, acts of racism seem to have found new life amidst the stillness. And since the first cases of COVID-19 were reported in the U.S., at least 3 African Americans have lost their lives to racially motivated vigilante or police violence. On February 3rd, Ahmaud Arbery was gunned down while out for a jog in his Georgian hometown after being chased down by a vigilante father and son who falsely claimed that he looked like a suspect in a string of robberies in their neighborhood. Robberies, funny, that were never reported to the police. On March 13th, Breonna Taylor was killed while sleeping in her home on the south side of Louisville by plainclothes police officers serving a no-knock search warrant for a suspect who was already in police custody. And today, many American cities are on fire with anger after we all witnessed through video the torturous murder of George Floyd at the hands of a Minneapolis police officer who mercilessly placed his knee in the back of Floyd's neck as Floyd laid handcuffed on the ground, pleading for his life. And all of this is on top of statistics that demonstrate that as the death toll from the virus has reached 100,000 in the U.S., people of color are being affected, infected, and dying at rates disproportionately from the rest of society. And as unemployment numbers continue to rise from the economic fallout of all of this, African Americans are disproportionately represented among the layoffs and the job losses. Now, to be sure, the adversity of this moment has revealed much of what is best in us. First responders, medical professionals, essential workers, and neighbors all taking care of one another regardless of their own lives. But we should never allow this present moment to distract us from the hard work of justice that remains before us and remains to be done. We must continue to be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing, if sometimes only through faith, that in the Lord our labor is not in vain. In Him, this is Pastor Maxwell.